it's me again. It's Average Jane. I haven't filmed in a couple of days, so I thought I'd hop on here and do one of those TikTok made me buy it kind of videos. I bought a new ring light and it's not flattering at all. I don't know how those YouTubers do it, but you can definitely see the darkness and the discoloration under my eyes. But anyhow, so how are you guys doing? How are the holidays? Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. I am off today and I have the NuDerma professional skin wand. I'm a little bit late to the party. This has been trending for a while. I've been seeing it all over TikTok, and I know there's a whole bunch of reviews on YouTube about it too. I did buy it a while ago and it's still wrapped. I haven't even opened it. I didn't get a chance to try it yet, so I thought I would try it for everybody. I do have eye makeup on, but I have nothing on my face, so I'm gonna try it on my face and see what it does. So this is supposed to be spa professional treatment that you can do at home. It's a high frequency therapy wand that is powered by neon and argon gases. So the way this is supposed to work is high frequency zaps on the skin surface while you have some kind of serum on. Is supposed to stimulate the circulation, the blood circulation to that area, localized to that area. This has it's supposed to have a whole bunch of benefits to it. So you're increasing blood circulation, you're getting rid of acne, or this is helping with acne. With long-term use, this can help with scarring, it can help with aging skin, it can stimulate collagen production from within, fine lines, dark spots, melasma. So this is the be-all end-all cure to different skin diseases, or skin conditions, I should say, not diseases. So we're going to see if that is true. I'm going to open it by using this pencil that I have next to me. The box is cute. I like the lighting. So let's see how this opens. How does this open? I struggle with the smallest things in life. And here's what it looks like. So this is the main thingamajigger. So it comes with this. I like this thing over here. Put the wand, but don't break it. Okay, so we have this thing, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different attachments. Now, it's the same, oh, it looks like a light bulb. So the different attachments do different things. I'm gonna pull those out and show you. And then I'm gonna try one of them on myself. God help me. Okay, so first we have this attachment. Now this is supposed to be for overall general area that has a high surface area. This can be used on the body as well. So you can use it for the arms, you can use it for the chest area, you can use it on your neck if you want. So this is mostly larger surface areas, more flat surface areas. This would be very helpful for. And then you have this. This is supposed to be for the neck area. Oh, it fits perfect. So this is mostly for the neck area. You can probably do elbow as well. Again, these are for face and body, so they can have multiple uses, not just localized to one area. So this is mostly for the neck. So that's 2 attachments. This is the third one. This I'm kind of excited for. This is for the hair. So the little zapping is supposed to stimulate blood circulation to that area, stimulate hair follicle production and growth. I'm excited to try this because I have very thin, very fine hair. It's genetic, so nothing works. Like topically, I can take all the vitamins that I want, nothing works. So I'm interested in seeing if this will have any effect. So this is for the hair. Next, we have this little teeny weeny wand. This is for localized areas. So for example, if you have hormonal breakout that's in a specific area and you want to use this to treat that, you don't want to use it all over your face, you just want it to be more of a targeted therapy, then you can go ahead and use it like in little areas where you have scarring, where you have discoloration, where you have acne or whatever it is. And this is also mainly used for smaller areas like by the nose, around the mouth, like harder to reach areas that need more fine tuning. So that's what you would use this one for, mostly for the face. And then we have this. This is for areas like the cheek. You can use it on the cheek. You can use it on the forehead. It's flat. This is what I see people mostly use. It's kind of closed. For whatever reason, when I see videos, it looked like it was almost like an open dome, but this is not. And then last but not least is this little guy. Has a little pointy tip. This can be used anywhere on the face, but I think this is kind of like a 2-in-1 because you can use it in a larger surface area, but you can also use like the little tip for finer areas as well. So these are the pieces. It comes with this in this little box. So I'm gonna plug this in and wish for the best. Wish me luck. I hope I don't electrocute myself. So, I mean, these are made of glass. You have to be very, very careful with these. They have the little box, so you can keep this little box. Now, they do sell a little separate box to store these in. I'm going to show you in a moment. I did buy the box, but I thought it wasn't that cheap. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't super cheap. And I kind of thought the box would be included with this, but it wasn't. Anywho, but you know, these are very delicate. They're very easy to break. So it's good to have better storage options than the box that they originally come in with. I think, personal opinion. Okay, let's plug this in. I'm scared. Oh, so it has different levels that you can put it up to. It goes up to level 4. Oh, sorry, up to level 5. So you can hear the sound. I'm gonna turn it off for a second. So I'm gonna use the hyaluronic acid serum that I have. So I'm gonna use that. So this thing is supposed to help stimulate or increase the uptake, help with the uptake of your natural serums that you're, not natural, but the serums that you're applying to your face. So that's what we're going to see. We're gonna see how this feels. I'm gonna just try it out. So I'm just trying it out. I'm gonna try it out on the cheek area, I think, first. But first I have to choose my wand. I'm going to follow all the cool people out there on TikTok and use this thing because that's what I see people mostly trying. And a good place to try is your are your cheeks. So this should be very helpful for the cheeks. Once you get to the delicate area around the eyes or around the nose and the mouth, then maybe you can switch it out for something a little bit smaller. You can also try doing this. Let's see. I'm scared. Okay, let's first put a few drops of my hyaluronic acid on my face. Wish me luck. I'm gonna turn it to the lowest thing, which is 1. Oh, it doesn't hurt. It makes a zapping sound that scared me, but I don't feel zapping. See, like around the nose, that's where the other smaller ones would be very helpful. It feels nice. It makes kind of, the noise is a little loud. I think you guys can probably hear it. Do you see that red color? Every once in a while, I'll feel a tiny little baby zap. It doesn't hurt at all. You don't feel like the high frequency current at all. So that's nice. Yeah, it feels nice. Add some serum to the other side, trying not to touch the dropper to my face, because you're not supposed to do that, otherwise you contaminate. Of course, you can go down on the neck. Yeah, I mean, it feels nice. Feels like a mini massage. See, it makes it, oh, definitely felt those zaps. It doesn't hurt, but you feel those zaps. Can you guys hear that? Oh. Okay, let's add a little bit. Guess I should look into how to clean them, but I'm going to assume I'm going to use like alcohol swabs to cleanse the tips when I'm done. Or the wand tips, yep. Again, it feels good. It almost feels like a mini baby massage. And the red light therapy with the little high frequency argon and neon gases are supposed to stimulate the circulation in that area and collagen production. Of course, those effects, you guys, are not obvious right away. You would have to use this on a regular basis for, I would say, at least, I don't know what they say, what the manufacturer says, but at least 3 months, I would think, for you to be able to really tell if it's working for your skin or not, because it just takes a while to show the effects. Okay, turn this off. So that was that. It does feel good on the skin. It doesn't hurt. You don't feel the zapping. It's just all noise. So I'm gonna remove this, and it's not hot to, it doesn't become hot after you use it. So I'm gonna set that to the side. At some point I'm going to clean it. So I'm gonna try the neck one because obviously. Okay, let's place. Again, you wanna be very careful with these because they're delicate and they can break very easily. I'm just gonna try it, so I'm not gonna put a lot. Drink some water because hydration is important. Okay, shall we try? Again, I'm going on the low. Oh, I wonder what happened. I should have tried going higher. I wonder what happens. Hello? Hello? There we go. This feels a, ooh. I hear the buzzing. I don't see the redness, but I hear the buzzing go. Feels nice. I like this neck thing because it fits perfectly. Let's try going up to power 2. Turn this off. Am I doing this right? Okay, I approve of the neck part. And I'm sure it will also help with lymphatic circulation as well. I hear the buzzing. It's not as loud as it was, maybe because it's not as close to my ear. What happened? What happened? My light turned off. Rude. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Turn it off. You want to twist gently. Don't be like me. Okay, now the last piece that I'm excited to try is the hairpiece. Actually, before the hairpiece, I'm gonna go back to the older piece, and I'm just curious. As to what would happen if I used a higher frequency, because I only used it at 1. It didn't occur to me to go higher. I want to see if what happens with higher intensity. So I'm just going to try it on one cheek, just out of curiosity. So let's go to 3. Okay. Ooh, looks very intense. The redness in the color. It doesn't necessarily feel any differently, but it does feel just a touch warmer. So this is frequency number 3. It's 3 out of 5. And when I was trying it earlier, I was trying it at a 1. I feel a little bit more tingling. There's slight tingling in certain areas at this frequency. The one has a funky smell to it. It's faint. It's not a very strong smell, but it does smell a little funky. I don't know how to describe it, but it smells like chemicals. Yeah, I definitely feel a tiny bit of tingling. It doesn't hurt, just little tingling at a higher frequency. I kind of like this frequency. So if I were to use this for maintenance, like to use it regularly, I would probably put myself at a frequency of 3 for a little bit, and then for like a few weeks, and then go up to 4, and then gradually go up to 5. Like, I don't know that I would start at 1, but I think it depends. It varies from skin to skin. My skin seems to be tolerating this just fine. I like the tingling sensation with the higher frequency. So if I were to start, I would start with 3 personally. This would probably vary from person to person. I'd probably start at 3. I will wait to see if there's any changes in my skin. You want to twist. Don't pull like me. I don't know what I was doing. You don't want to break it. Okay, so that was that. Now for the last part, the hair thing. Excited about this. Again, when you're putting them, I guess the best way to do it is to twist. And just shove it in there like I was trying to do. Ignore the mess. That is my hair. Let's try. Now, I'm not sure how you're supposed to use this on the hair, but what I would also try to do is put a touch of hair oil, maybe some rosemary, just a tiny little bit, and then apply it all over my scalp and then use this. But let's try to use it without anything. Let's try at the lowest level, level number 1. I do see the redness. It doesn't feel like anything. Again, ignore my hair. Focusing on the scalp, of course. Not to worry about the ends of the hair. Feels nice. I mean, it doesn't really feel like anything. Feels like a regular comb. But the red light, ooh, this I felt a little bit. Again, it doesn't hurt. But the light or the high frequency is supposed to help with stimulating hair follicles, stimulating the circulation to that area. And with multiple uses, or frequent use, regular uses, I should say, you should be able to notice a difference. You're not going to notice anything from using it just once or twice. Okay, again, this doesn't hurt. Feels nice. Okay, so that was level 1. Let's try level 3. Feels good, doesn't hurt. This thing does not hurt at all. Stop, read me first. Too late for that. So that was level 3. I don't think going up to level 5 will hurt. But this says, so how are we going to use this, or how often? It's telling you to avoid skin redness or any irritation. You want to limit this to a maximum of 2 minutes. So you want to apply your serum first, or whatever it is, and then go ahead and do that for 2 minutes twice a week. Use the lowest intensity dial during your first few sessions, and then you can go ahead and increase. So you want to see how your skin responds to this. Again, you don't want to go hard from the very beginning. You want to see how your skin is accepting it or tolerating it. So you want to start at level 1, and this is what I was doing when I first started. I started with level 1. I would probably, for the first, this was just kind of like an experiment to try it out, but when I'm first trying this out, I will try level 1 for the first couple of weeks, I think, just to make sure that your skin is not irritated. So I would like go to bed, wake up the next day, make sure the skin looks okay, it's not irritated. So I would do that for maybe a week or 2, and if I feel like this is fine, my skin is doing well, then I would probably go up. But to each his own. It's going to vary from person to person, and it's going to depend on what your skin needs are. I don't have sensitive skin, so what I'm trying to, and I don't have acne. What I'm trying to target is aging and loss of volume, increasing circulation and collagen production. So because I don't have sensitive skin, sometimes I can get away with things or jumping ahead. So again, just 2 minutes, about 2 times a week is all you need for this. And then you want to give it some time to watch. They include a little paper to tell you what everything is there to use. Wait, so there's 2 types of, you can either see the red gas or the, is it blue? The blue gas, depending on what you're using. And it tells you what each individual ones are for. So this comes with it. And that's that. So thoughts on this. I think it does have potential. It doesn't hurt at all to use. You want to give it time, so it's too soon to say if it works or if it doesn't. But you know, the idea of the frequency reminds me of cupping. So if you guys are not familiar with cupping, it was used in ancient Chinese medicine to treat certain areas, and it does actually work, even though it's an ancient remedy. But there is logic to it. So applying damage or stimulation to the area causes your body to send the cells, the white blood cells, red blood cells, to that specific area to try to heal it, because there's some kind of something poking at the skin. So you are sending all your rejuvenative cells, I butchered that word, let's pretend everything's fine. So all your rejuvenating cells to that area because they think that that area is damaged. So what they do is they all work together to heal the area. So they kind of like flag a certain spot and they tell the cells, come over here, we need help. So all the cells go over there, as well as the growth factors, and they try to heal that area. So there is logic behind it, but it's too soon to tell if it's working or not. This is not something that will show you proof right away. And if anyone says, oh, I used it once and then I woke up the next day and it was magical, that's placebo. That's not how this works. So it does need time, but I think the theory and the science behind it checks out. I did buy this separate. Like I said, it did not come with the purchase. And it has those little areas because this is very, very delicate. They're all glass and they can break very easily. And this thing was not cheap. So let me wipe the ones I used down. And you want to be, again, I'm using a little bit of alcohol swabs and I'm not touching this area. I'm just cleaning the area that came in contact with my skin. So just the glass part. But I mean, I am using rubbing alcohol. Now I have to figure out what goes where. Hardest part of my life. Okay, you know what? You go to the end. So yeah, that's that. First impression, I like it. Feels good on the skin. No harm to it, I don't think. So even if you use it regularly and you feel like, oh, this didn't really do a lot for me, there's no harm in this. If you use it properly, if you use it the way it's supposed to be used. So everything is shoved in this little bag, and now I close it. It's good to go in my little suitcase. So yeah, that's that. I think it has potential. I think that I will use it for the new year, 2026, for a few months, and then see how my skin looks from there, and I will keep you guys posted. For anyone who did use this, there's a lot of different reviews out there. Let me know if you've used it long enough. If you've been using it for a few months, let me know what you think of it, or how you feel, how your skin looks. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This is a new channel. We're trying our best to reach 50 subscribers. Fingers crossed. Okay, if you guys have any comments, write them down below, and I will get to your comments as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye-bye, potatoes.